The King of the Hammers is one of those races that has, 100 miles of the gnarliest desert sections you can, race on. It's old MDR, Lorana, all these old off-road courses that have been beat up and big whoops, and then, there's lots of graded dirt roads, and then there's the hardest of the rock crawling there is. People go to Johnson Valley to climb rocks, in their biggest, best rig. So not only are you racing a rig across the desert, you got to take it in the biggest and the hardest rocks pretty much in the United States. Yeah, like from mile 1 to, basically mile 120 until I ended, I did nothing but pass people all the time. We got into the first rock section at mile 15. I think we caught like 15 people in the rock section. We were passing people on the dry lake bed. I passed them 4 or 5 at a time. So it was just literally passing people the entire time, and having to outdrive them. You get in the tight sections and making it happen. You got to have the mentality of going out there to race yourself, because if you're going to race somebody else, you'll never win. I think the rocks are really hard, and then the desert's one of those sections. If you can drive fast and brake, or you can drive slow and lose. So, there's finding that happy medium that's really hard. And you're going 115 miles an hour in some sections, and if something went down, it would probably be a couple minutes before anyone found you. And the vehicles are not made to go that fast, but they do. Sledgehammer is one of the gnarliest trails you can do. There's just huge rocks, and not just 1 or 2 of them. It's just big rock after big rock. There's thousands of people on the walls. There's thousands of people on the trail. Last year I got up there no problem, and this year when I went up, my rear wheel slid off the side, and it's a 4-foot wall that you have to climb. And when I went for it, because the other competitor was coming up under me, I laid the car on its side on a rock. And when that happened, he drove up underneath me, breaking the airline off the rear end, and from there I lost 4-wheel drive. I definitely came to the Hammers to win, and I was a little disappointed that I didn't win and didn't have a chance of finishing in the top 5 positions, and I didn't need to destroy Shannon's car. From my perspective, I don't own the car. It's not mine. I'm not into thrashing other people's things, and with a broken shock and broken lockers. From there I just pulled out. I knew that I wasn't in it to destroy Shannon's car, and I'm definitely in it to win for next year, and I want to come back for sure.